Hi viewers, welcome you once again to Micro Learning. This is Shailaja with Class 12 Economics, Lesson number 2, National Income. Now we are going to see book back answers. So yesterday we have seen define national income. We have seen what is the formula for GNP, what's the difference between NNP and NDP, then trace out the relationship between GNP and NNP. Then we have seen write a short note on per capita income, personal income and disposable income. So today we are going to see NNP refers to the market value of output. NNP at factor cost is the total income payment made to factors of production. We use the 4 factors of production: land, labor, capital and organization. That is the total payment what we are making towards these factors. Okay, now you can see, thus from the money value of NNP at market price, we deduct the amount of indirect taxes. What has to be deducted from the NNP? We have to deduct the indirect tax. And what we are supposed to add? Subsidies are to be added. What are subsidies? Subsidies are the supporting price given by the government towards the public. So, here there is a formula. NNP at factor cost is equal to NNP at market price minus indirect tax plus subsidies, because subsidies are paid by the government. Okay, so that is being added towards it. Now, give the short note on expenditure method. So, under this method, the total expenditure incurred by the society in a particular year is added together. So, to calculate the expenditure of a society, it includes personal consumption expenditure, net domestic income, government expenditure on consumption, as well as capital goods and net export. So, there is a formula for expenditure method. GNP is equal to C plus I plus G plus X minus M. What does C stands for? Consumption expenditure. I stands for investment expenditure. G stands for government expenditure. And what is X minus M? It is nothing but export and import. So, this is regarding expenditure method. All this we have seen in the slides when I was teaching lesson for you. The fifth question is, what is the solution to the problem of double counting in the estimate of national income? What do you mean by double counting? The counting of the income is being twice entered into the accounts. So, to avoid double counting, what has to be done? Either you have to place the value of the final output, okay, that should be taken into estimate of GNP. Or what you are supposed to do, you have to, the sum value of added should be taken. Any commodity which is either raw material or intermediate goods for the final product should not be included. So, when we are calculating national income, there are certain products which will be double counted. Okay, and they have given towards the last, any commodity which is either a raw material, that is, it is not a finished product. Raw material can be used only by a producer, or intermediary goods. For example, milk is there, tea powder is there, sugar stands as an intermediary to make it into a final product. Okay, this should not be included. Raw material as well as intermediary goods are not to be added while we calculate or we compute GNP. Then, write briefly about national income and welfare. National income is considered as an indicator of the economic well-being of the country. The economic progress of countries is measured in terms of their GDP per capita and their annual growth rate. So, a country with a high per capita income is supposed to enjoy great economic welfare with a high standard of living. But the rise in GDP or per capita income need not always promote economic welfare. Okay, this is the last question in the 3 marks. List out the uses of national income. So, all of us know what is the uses of national income. You can frame policies on it. It can be fiscal policy, monetary policy. Then we can see what are the sectoral contributions that is being done from each sector. Compute according to that. You can redistribute the income to these various sectors as such, that how much of money is being saved, how much of money we have got from tax. All this can be, this stands as a support towards the national income. Then by calculating national income, what can be done? You can do planning. Okay, whether the planning is supposed to be progressive. Okay, whether a country's income and output and saving and consumption, how it is, we can find out with the economic planning. So those who are watching the channel for the first time, please click on to the bell button for further notification and support me. Thank you very much.